Dream on episode 388 of the VIG Lounge, where this time the Pittsburgh Penguins are welcoming the traveling circus that is the Atlantic Division. First up, the Buffalo Sabres. In two of the perennial bottom feeders in the last couple of years, I think it's going to be the same for Pittsburgh. Will that be the same for Buffalo? Well, we'll have to watch the regular season and find out. But before then, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you're enjoying the content. Now let's get into a matchup here with the Pittsburgh Tankuins taking on the Buffalo Sabres at PPG Paints Arena, NHL 26, here on the VIG Lounge. And Buffalo wins the opening draw because of course they do. Because the blind man still is having a hard time figuring out how to win draws consistently. Pass up the right wing side to Crosby. Crosby stops in the right wing circle, flings one! Denied by UPL. Ryan Rust gets the puck back into their own zone, brings it into the Sabres zone, fires one, and Luukkonen makes the save once again as we are nearly 2 minutes in and the Penguins have the first two shots on goal. Tage Thompson does get the puck into the Penguins zone, but it might have been helped by Penguins defense. Crosby brings it back the other way, sets up shot in the right wing circle again, and this time Luukkonen gets it with the pad. Kept in, and a shot by Carlson got blocked. And now Benson gave it away to Graves. Graves trying to find some room up the right wing side, and he does, but the Sabres come away with it. Knocked down. And Dahlin. Nice save by Silovs. And the Penguins look to come the other way. Brian Rust leads the charge, fires one, and Luukkonen swallows that, and he'll hang on. Nearly 6 minutes off the clock here in the first, as we take a look at some work from Arturs Silovs. He is the less busy of the two goaltenders thus far, but he had to make a good save there on the only shot he's faced. And Letang knocked the puck away, and the Penguins look to get it going the other way. They're not going to do it here, though. Nice hit. And here is, or there was Letang, but he lost the puck. Recollected by Mantha, who tries to bring it in. Now brought in by Justin Brazeau. He'll set up shop in the left wing circle. Drifts slightly outside of it. Hammers one. And another save off the pad of Luukkonen. UPL is being tested, and so far the delivery service is holding up. Pickering with a hit along the wall. Puck knocked loose. And collected by Brazeau for Pittsburgh. Now Letang decides to gain the red line and tries to dump it in, but it's knocked off his stick. Kevin Hayes with a hit. And look at this now. Carried in by Tommy Novak. Novak looks to stop up, lost the puck. Penguins are having a really hard time getting into the Sabres zone now, or when they do, they're not able to set up. Might have to change their strategy a little bit in this exhibition matchup. And the puck recollected behind the net by Kevin Hayes. Fed up the middle to Sidney Crosby. Crosby being hounded the entire way by a Sabre. Tried to get a shot off and it got blocked. Penguins stuck on 5 shots, the Sabres stuck on 1. And Jack Quinn gets knocked to the ice as Wotherspoon gets it to Crosby. Crosby flung one, rebound, and Luukkonen got that. After the initial shot was blocked, the rebound was not, but the Sabres netminder was able to shut things down. As we look to highlight Matt Dumba, driving a shoulder into the Sabres player. Draw one by Buffalo in their own zone. Blake Lizotte with a hit to try to free up the puck, but it goes to the wall, and the Sabres come away with it. Tage Thompson gets knocked off the puck. Thompson looks to get it back. Rebound pops up in the air. Silovs has it. Feeds it off to Graves. Graves having a hard time getting it out of the zone. Shot got blocked before it could get there. And carried in by Erik Karlsson. Karlsson drifts and shoots, and Luukkonen makes the save as the Sabres finally have their second shot. And Pittsburgh is now up to 7. 3:59 remaining here in the first, still waiting for the game's first goal. And the draw is won by Buffalo in their own zone. Alex Tuch carries out. Nice pass, but it didn't lead to anything because of a nice defensive play by the Penguins. I believe that was Karlsson. One-time rebound! Oh my word, Graves flew in with the shot. And Luukkonen is on his back, making an incredible effort to keep it out. At first I thought that was Crosby, speaking of which. Sidney Crosby being highlighted now. As the Sabres win the draw, but Buffalo gives the puck away, courtesy of a hit by Crosby along the boards. And he got the backhand away, but Luukkonen was able to have an answer for it. Another battle now. Erik Karlsson. Gave it away. As the Penguins look to get it out. And it looks like they will. In the form of Sidney Crosby, who's in. Around the Sabres defense. Rebound to McGroarty, denied. And Russ now in the corner. Defenseman in the back door off the pad of Luukkonen. And Crosby with a backhand, but the time has expired. And we are scoreless 3-1 here on the VIG Lounge. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 13-2, favoring the Penguins. Hits, 14-4. Why not have both totals doubled up? And as you can see, the Sabres have cleaned out the faceoff dot, 5-1. No penalties to speak of in that period. And again, no score. Who will break things open in the second? Let's find out. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. Penguins and Sabres here on the VIG Lounge. Crosby wins the opening draw. Gets it to Karlsson. Then Karlsson lost it. Graves gets it back. Being hounded. And he will fling one off the pad of Luukkonen. Crosby recollects. Crosby trying to drift. Trying to create space for himself. He will! And there's another pad save for Luukkonen. He is racking them up right now. McGroarty pops out in front. He's turned away. Out to the blue line. Graves lets one go off the pad of Luukkonen. Now it's out to Karlsson. He'll have the one off the crossbar. Best chance either team has had thus far. And Karlsson was that close to giving the Penguins a 1-0 lead. McGroarty lost the puck, got it back. That shot got blocked. And Byram looks to carry out for Buffalo. Imagine all that work with Buffalo scoring right there. Thank goodness they didn't. They might hear, though. Up the middle to McGroarty. He'll drift it into the left wing circle. Tries to get the backhand away, and it looks like that's going to be a penalty as a result. As Alex Tuch looks like he interfered with and wrestled to the ground Ryan Graves. Oh no, they're going to call that a cross check. Looked more like a bear hug to me, but I don't know. I mean, I am visually impaired gamer for a reason, so I could have certainly got that wrong. Second unit out for Pittsburgh to start. And the Sabres win the draw. And they look to get it out. Letang knocks a Sabre off the puck as the Penguins look to regroup. Up the right wing side to Rust. Rust stays in the circle, flings one to the net, and Luukkonen makes the save. Need a save, call UPL delivery service at this point. My goodness. And again, right off the draw this time, gave it away, and the Penguins could not take advantage as UPL was able to find another answer. And the Penguins look to bring it out again. This time, Connor Dewar gets it up to Kevin Hayes for the second unit, who's had the majority of the power play time. Shot by Hayes. You can hear the clank off the pad. What a hard shot that was. As the power play is getting to the final 30 seconds, and we haven't seen the big guns yet. Here's one of them in Raquel. Drifting, shooting. Oh, the rebound was there, but the Sabres got there first. Rust looks to carry it in. Rust will fire off the pad of Luukkonen, and he makes the save. Power play's over. Penguins had a few shots there, I believe maybe 4. And Sidney Crosby looks to carry it right back in for Pittsburgh. He'll shoot. That shot deflected wide. Out to the blue line. Carlson lets it go off the pad of Luukkonen. Big save there by Arturs Silovs, probably the best he's had. As there's a scramble in front of the Penguins net. Malkin got knocked to the ice twice. And Carlson looks to get it out. Gets it to McGroarty, who does the smart thing and dumps it in. Picked up by big Justin Brazeau. Fly by! And Luukkonen made that save. Certainly not for lack of trying for either team. Volume for the Penguins and some quality chances for the Sabres as well. Oh, what a beautiful goal! Parma of Tomasino! Penguins lead it 1-0, courtesy of number 53. What a beautiful stretch pass. Tomasino's off to the races. Those subtle stick handles. And that is it. And that'll be offside. As we highlight Rasmus Dahlin, one of the bright young stars for the Sabres that are trying to get them out of this land of mediocrity that they're in. And try to put an end to that playoff drought that I believe is over 15 years at this point. I think Ville Leino was on the Sabres team when they made the playoffs last. That's how long ago that was. Dumba shot, but it got deflected in front of UPL made the save. And I damn near lost my train of thought. Dumba. Nice save by Silovs with a long-range shot. And Connor Dewar will dump it in. Deflects off of Luukkonen into the corner. Recollected by Tomasino, who has the only goal of the game thus far. As Malkin looks to collect it. Sabres come away with it, though. And Letang. Hard shot turned away by Silovs, and the Penguins look to go the other way. Malkin nearly did, but he got us knocked off his stick before he could get a clean break. Penguins get it now in the form of Anthony Mantha. Carried in by Raquel. Raquel fires one off the pad of Luukkonen. Battle for it behind the Penguins net. Ryan Graves up the right wing side to Raquel. Raquel drifts. He'll fire. That goes off the pad of Luukkonen. Novak with a turning shot denied by Luukkonen. Tage Thompson with a feed. And that was disrupted by Raquel. Carried in the other way by Eric Carlson. He'll fire, rebound! Denied from Hayes. Oh my word, what a chance that was. Second period is behind us. We finally have a goal. 1-0 Pittsburgh after 40 minutes. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal 30-7, favoring the Penguins. Hits are a bit closer, but that's also in Pittsburgh's favor, 22-7, or 22-15, excuse me. And passing percentage is relatively close. Buffalo is killing it for face-off dot, though. And as you can see, Pittsburgh is 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Buffalo has yet to generate one. Can the Penguins keep up the momentum here in the third, or will Buffalo stage a comeback? There's only one way to find out, and that, of course, is by continuing to tune in to this exciting action in NHL 26 here on the VIG Lounge. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's see who takes away a prideful win, as this is an exhibition game, of course. And Crosby wins the opening draw here in the third. Carried in by Carlson. He'll fling one! And that's denied. Rebound is available, but the Sabres are able to block it. And it looks like Bowen Byram will bring it out the other way. Disrupted just enough by the Penguins' defense. Now up the right wing side to Rust. Rust from the circle, and Luukkonen makes the save. Penguins more than doubling, just barely, but are more than doubling the Sabres in shots as we take a look at some of the handiwork there of UPL. I feel like if it weren't for UPL, the score would be a lot worse than it is. I don't know if I'm not waiting long enough or what with these draws, because like I can win the odd one, but it's nowhere close in terms of face-off percentages here. McGroarty takes the hit to make the play to get the puck to the right wing side for Rust. Rust, 1-1, the rebound is there, but they couldn't capitalize. Puck deflected all the way into the Sabres zone. And we're taking a look now at Tage Thompson. Huge hit along the wall. I mean, the hits are nice, but I think if you're Buffalo, you want to see Thompson hit the back of the net. Malkin wins the draw. And Rust will send it in. Rust comes out of it with the pile, or comes out of the pile with the puck. Settles it down and scores! And Rust, we trust! The Penguins have a 2-0 lead! All from Malkin, and Rust just hung on to the puck and was able to just finesse his way in and just let one rip, and UPL had no chance. I think the truck was out of gas to make that delivery. And at 5:28, the Penguins have themselves a 2-0 lead here in the third. Up the right wing side to Mantha. Mantha drifts in, he'll shoot, and Luukkonen makes the save after giving up an easy goal by the looks of it. Settled back in. And there's a look at Brian Rust, who's had his chances tonight, of course, and finally buries one. There he is, coming out of the pile right here. And just flings it past Luukkonen. That was a hard-fought goal for Brian Rust. 13:37 on the clock here in the third, as the Penguins have themselves a bit of breathing room. But could always do more if you can help it. Subtle hip check. And Puck collected by Letang. Again, finds the safe option in Malkin up the right wing side. Malkin drifts in. He shoots off the pad of Luukkonen. The puck deflected to the corner. It's Kevin Hayes. Got it up to the youngster, Owen Pickering. Pickering fires one off the pad. Rebound for Hayes went wide. Recollected now for Hayes. He fires and scores! Kevin Hayes has scored a goal! Penguins lead is now 3-0. UPL saying, let me see the puck at that point. Wow. Sabres defense, all kinds of scramble. And it led to a great chance for number 13 for the Penguins, and he didn't miss. Now here's Justin Brazeau with a shot, and Luukkonen makes the save. From Pickering and Novak, Kevin Hayes gets himself on the score sheet. Wotherspoon with a knockdown. Recollected by Dumba. Now up the right wing side to Wotherspoon. Sabres take it away. And Josh Doan. I was going to say Jack Doan. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. Josh Doan, former Coyote and Utah Mammoth, came over for J.J. Peterka. Shot, rebound! Off the pad of UPL. And a save for Silovs. As he's still trying to be strong when called upon. Nice defensive play by Dumba. Goes the smart option and dumps it in. It goes over the head of UPL. Recollected in the corner. Give it away to McGroarty, and he's denied point blank. McGroarty now trying the other side off the pad of Luukkonen. Former Penguin gave it away to a teammate. Ryan Graves settles it down. He'll fling one, and it's in! UPL digging his own grave as number 27 finds the back of the net, surprisingly. 2 goals in exhibition play from Ryan Graves. Man, I would love to see 2 goals from him this season. I think he got just 1 IRL last year, so that was pretty good. 5:25 on the clock here in the third. And the Penguins have broken this one open. It's 4-0. Graves gets it to Rust. Puck sent all the way around. Collected by the Sabres. McGroarty is there to meet them. And there was a battle for it in the corner. And was able to get a shot off anyway. In spite of the Penguins' best defensive efforts, and Brian Rust just got knocked off the puck. Here's Crosby. We're behind the Sabres net, and it looks like Benson's going to get it out. And now Evgeny Malkin. And it looks like there's going to be another power play for Pittsburgh. Bowen Byron is going to the box. Yeah, that looked more like a cross-check than the previous call. Because like I said, the previous call looked like holding. That one was definitely a cross-check to the helmet. I mean, that was pretty bad. And again, the second power play unit is out for some reason. And Letang looks to recollect for Pittsburgh. Carried in now by Ricard Raquel. Raquel stops up. He shoots off the pad of Luukkonen. Recollected now by Anthony Mantha. Mantha tries to get the shot away. Couldn't do it. Letang with a chance. And Luukkonen makes the save. Little over a minute off the clock for the man advantage. Little under a minute remaining in this game. Kevin Hayes will try to win another offensive draw here, and he does. Back to Carlson, off the pad of Luukkonen. Now Raquel drifts in, and Luukkonen makes the save. Minute remaining. 46 seconds on the man advantage. Well, under a minute now, actually. But goals were hard to come by until the third period. Pittsburgh did score one in the second, but then broke it open here in period 3. And we're finally seeing Crosby on the ice for the man advantage in the final seconds. Crosby shot Hayes at the side of the net, denied. And now back out to the blue line for Carlson. Carlson flung one. I don't know if that touched the net or not. Hayes from a sharp angle, denied. Seems like Pittsburgh's done everything on this man advantage but score. And Raquel looking to change that in the dying seconds here. And Luukkonen with another incredible stop. Coming all the way out to rob Rickard Raquel. Dying seconds of this man advantage. Malkin here to take the draw. And Benson. And a shot for the Sabres. Power play is over. And the game is over as well. A shutout for Arturs Silovs. 4 goals off of 4 different sticks. And the Penguins continue to roll an exhibition play by getting a huge 4-0 win over the Sabres. How you doing, Iceberg? Silovs was remarkable when he had to be. And I mean, UPL may have given up 4 goals, but he definitely played to win. Let's just take a look at the rest of the stats before we wrap things up. Shots on goal, 51-10, favoring the Penguins. Hits 33-28, very close. Pittsburgh wins that exchange. Passing percentage is very close as well, surprisingly. Face-offs, nowhere close. Pittsburgh, of course, 0 for 2 on the man advantage, but they did score 4 goals at even strength and came away with the win, so that's what matters in the end. Pittsburgh, 4-0 win over the Sabres here on NHL 26, played, of course, on the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a terrific Tuesday, everybody.